Dogecoin came down and hit my target at around 14 cents or even a little bit lower from this bear flag that we were talking about earlier. Let's go into the 1 hour time frame and I'll show you what I was looking at in today's video or this morning's video. Actually, I made two videos, but I was watching this bear flag. We were coming down, bouncing in between these two trend lines, and then we got a breakout to the downside. I was saying we could target from the top to the bottom of this flag, drag this to the breakout, and I'm looking at a target of approximately 0.13798. I was actually looking at 0.14 and also which lines up with the 61% level at 0.13925. It's around that area. So yeah, we came down, we hit the target, and we actually got a bounce. Let's go ahead and go to the 5-minute time frame. I've actually been looking at the 5-minute on this. We came down, formed another little bear flag, and then broke that to the downside. Actually, so we came down, hit the 50% level. Let's actually zoom out because this is actually kind of funny because I accidentally didn't change my limit order from the 50% to the 14 level. So I actually had a limit order sitting right here, and we came down. Let's see, sorry, it's a mess. Let's go ahead and go to the 5-minute again. So we came down, we perfectly wicked down to that 50% level sitting at 0.15628 right here, and then we got a bounce to the upside. And so I was watching this little uptrend right here, and once we started testing it, once we started breaking to the downside, I pulled out this limit order and put it down here, luckily, because that's where I was really targeting, and we came down, hit that target. So now what I'm looking at is we had a nice little bounce up from here, and we have resistance giving me a downtrend right here. So we came up and we're testing that downtrend. I thought we were going to break above it. I actually went, so right here, I took out 50% of that trade. So now then I set up a limit order back here at 0.140 again. So if we go high, then 50% of it will keep going and we can start looking at these previous tops. Or if we come back down, then the limit order will get filled and I'll get more Dogecoin. So the next thing that I'm looking at is, yeah, basically this downtrend. Once we break this downtrend going to the upside, then we can start getting more bullish, start targeting the previous tops for starters. And I've been watching this 0.114 level because, like I said, it's on that Fibonacci retracement level. There's one right here. There's one right here. This one is sitting at 0.15645. This one's sitting at 0.13928, somewhere around there. Basically, if you guys have been watching my channel, I like when the price bounces in between these Fibonacci retracement levels, so we can buy and then we can sell, or we can sell whatever. I mean, if we're on an uptrend, then we can wait for the uptrend to break, but sometimes these are good levels to watch for resistance. As you can see right here, we came up right to that level and now we're getting a bounce to the downside. That's also what made me want to take some profits, is because we were hitting that Fibonacci retracement level. And it does look, actually, the thing that I was looking at before I kind of started making this video is it kind of looked like a little bull flag from here to there. So we had a nice little run up consolidation. If we would have broke to the upside, I would have been targeting from the bottom to that pole to the top of that pole. And also when we came down here, we did like a little, basically we had resistance or support, and then support right here, and then we had resistance. I was basically watching this line right here for a breakout to the upside, and we actually got it. So yeah, had this nice little uptrend, and from my position to where the trend started to break, it was around 10%. So that was a nice little trade right there. Let's see if it can go back down. I think in general, it's actually kind of cool that we went down to these levels because the swings are going to be pretty big now, I feel like. I mean, we might pop back up, we might continue to go down. I'm not 100% sure. Like I said, I'm mainly just watching this trend line. Once we break that, if we can break that going to the upside, or when we do, then that's when I'm going to start getting more bullish. Until then, I'm just going to play these Fibonacci retracement levels and kind of see what happens. And the next one going to the downside is down here at 0.1145. But let's see, what else do we have? I think that pretty much covers it for now. Yeah, it was kind of cool that it bounced at that 0.14 level, though. I was thinking, let's see. I was kind of wondering if if it's just gonna completely bounce back to where it was, because this was like a huge move down, and then it just started coming back to the upside. Let's see about this trend line, though, and if we could break that going to the upside. All right, if you guys like this video, hit that thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one.